Welcome to the City of Industry Materials Recovery Facility, one of the first and largest mixed waste processing plants in Los Angeles County. Since opening its doors in 1996, it has been the heart of Athens' Services recycling network, keeping millions of tons of material out of landfills every year. Here, trucks arrive daily with a mix of waste: paper, plastic, glass, and metal. On the tipping floor, materials are separated into distinct piles: recyclables ready for processing, organics for recovery, and landfill-bound residuals. Every worker here plays a vital role, ensuring safety and precision as the process unfolds. From there, the journey continues along the processing lines. Powerful conveyors and sorting stations separate items by type and color, from aluminum cans and glass bottles to PET and HDPE plastics. Magnets, optical sensors, and air jets work side by side with skilled technicians to recover up to 11 different recyclable materials. What makes this facility truly remarkable is its ability to evolve. The addition of the organic separation press marks a new milestone, extracting organic liquids from supermarket waste for reuse, turning even food residue into a valuable resource. It's not the most glamorous part of recycling, but it's one of the most important for sustainability. After 25 years, the City of Industry MRF continues to grow stronger, driven by innovation, teamwork, and a shared mission to protect the planet. And as technology advances, this facility stands as a symbol of progress, proof that even our waste can build a cleaner future. Finally, sorted materials are baled, groomed, and washed, ready to be sold and reintroduced into new production cycles. From the control room above, operators oversee every movement using cameras, sensors, and weighing systems to ensure smooth, efficient operations. Every single day, more than 100 tons of recyclable materials from across Los Angeles arrive at this massive facility. This is where discarded waste gets a second chance through the power of machines, engineering, and human precision. We begin at the tipping floor, a vast concrete space where trucks unload the city's daily recyclables. Front loaders push mountains of material into massive piles, while excavators scoop, sort, and feed them onto the processing line. Every motion here is carefully coordinated, turning chaos into order. It's a noisy but mesmerizing place, the starting point of transformation. The excavator separates recyclable material from regular trash and loads it evenly onto the conveyor. The goal is consistency, ensuring that the line downstream can work smoothly without clogs or overloads. Let's take a look at what's come in today. Mixed among the recyclables are concrete pipes, wooden planks, and even some unusual finds. Yes, that's a boat. After heavy rain this year, debris of all kinds has found its way into the city's waste streams. But here, everything that can be recovered will be recovered. The conveyors carry the material up toward the first stage of processing. Workers at the pre-sort stations quickly remove oversized items and non-recyclable waste. Safety gear is mandatory: helmets, gloves, and high-visibility jackets, because the machines never stop moving. Once the waste enters the mechanical sorting system, the real magic begins. Rotating drums, vibrating screens, and optical scanners separate materials by size, weight, and reflectivity. Light plastics are blown upward by air jets, heavy metals drop to the belts below, and paper sails across to the fiber line. Front loaders continue feeding the system, while sensors maintain a steady flow rate. Every ton of material that passes through represents not just trash, but resources waiting to be reborn. Next, the journey splits. Glass bottles and jars move to the glass line, where crushers and screens break them into uniform pieces. The fragments are cleaned, filtered, and stored, ready to be melted down into new glass containers. Metals take a different route. Magnets lift ferrous metals like steel and iron cans, while eddy current separators use powerful magnetic fields to eject aluminum from the waste stream. Each recovered metal type is pure and valuable, ready for remelting into new products. Meanwhile, plastics are divided by polymer type. PET bottles, HDPE containers, and mixed film plastics pass through optical sorters that scan color and density. Once grouped, they're compressed into dense rectangular bales, a form perfect for transport to recycling plants, where they'll be cleaned, melted, and remade into new packaging. The paper and cardboard line works continuously, separating lightweight office paper from heavy corrugated boxes. These fibers are pressed into huge bales, each weighing hundreds of kilograms. From here, they'll travel to paper mills where they'll be pulped, processed, and transformed into new cardboard and packaging, closing the recycling loop. Across the facility, skilled operators monitor every stage from a centralized control room. Dozens of screens display live camera feeds, conveyor speeds, and tonnage counters. The team can instantly detect jams, contamination, or maintenance issues, ensuring that the operation runs efficiently 24 hours a day. On the ground floor, other workers inspect and groom the finished bales. They remove impurities like wires, film, or stray trash, because quality determines value. Once ready, forklifts transport these massive cubes of recovered materials to the loading area, where they'll soon begin their next journey, back into the manufacturing world. It's impressive to see how far recycling technology has evolved. What used to be piles of mixed, unusable waste is now turned into organized, valuable raw materials, all within hours. Every component of this process, the excavators, the magnets, the conveyors, and the people, works in harmony toward one goal: zero waste. By the end of each day, the tipping floor is nearly empty again, ready to receive another 100 tons of recyclables from across the city. And so, the cycle continues. Proof that with innovation and determination, even a city as vast as Los Angeles can build a cleaner, more sustainable future. Welcome to a new chapter in waste management, where food scraps and yard trimmings don't end in landfills, but return to the earth as nourishment. In California, the future of composting is taking root. Each day, homes and businesses separate their organic waste, sending it away to be processed rather than buried. Through advanced composting systems, the process accelerates nature's own decomposition, fostering microbes, managing air and moisture, and transforming leftovers into rich, dark soil. As composters feed in fresh organics, the piles heat up, breaking down materials like vegetable scraps, paper, and yard clippings. This aerobic breakdown scrubs away pathogens, stabilizes nutrients, and binds carbon into the soil. When complete, what emerges is finished compost, a nutrient-rich amendment that restores life to soil, reduces chemical fertilizer use, and helps lock carbon in the ground. But the scale matters. In California, policies like SB 1383 push cities to collect organic waste at the curb. This shift is driving construction of larger composting facilities and encouraging partnerships with community programs. Small-scale drop-off hubs and urban composters also play a role, educating residents and recovering organics locally. The more organic material we reclaim, the less methane we release from landfills, and the more resilient our soils become. Composting may seem quiet and slow, but it's quietly revolutionizing how we treat waste in a state that's making sustainability mandatory. In this evolving landscape, composting isn't just a process, it's a promise to turn our discarded food and yard waste into new beginnings for soil, climate, and communities. Innovation meets practicality in the next generation of refuse collection. The Heil half/pack, mounted on the Freightliner EconicSD, redefines what a modern front-loader truck can be. Designed from the ground up for comfort, safety, and precision, the EconicSD features a spacious European-style cab with exceptional visibility, easy entry and exit, and more room for drivers to operate with confidence. Heil engineers created a new articulating arm system specifically for this model, maintaining the industry-standard 13-foot 6-inch stowed height while delivering faster, smoother lift cycles. Built and tested beyond standard life cycle expectations, the new arm ensures strength, speed, and reliability on every route. With Odyssey controls as standard, the half/pack provides seamless performance and automatic arm articulation, letting operators work naturally without learning new dumping methods. For added intelligence, it can be upgraded with a Heil autonomous lift system, simplifying commercial pickups and increasing safety. Combined with Freightliner's Detroit Assurance Suite, including active brake assist, adaptive cruise, and lane departure alerts, this truck delivers full-circle protection for drivers and communities alike. As waste volumes rise in residential areas, fleets need smarter, faster, and safer collection systems. That's where the Heil Command-SST shines, a next-generation automated side loader built for performance and precision. Its spear feature gives operators the edge when handling multiple curbside carts. By presetting the grippers to a half-closed position, the system allows smooth, accurate pickups, even when containers are placed close together. With optional Heil autonomous controls and a foot switch system, drivers can operate the lift hands-free, keeping both eyes forward and both hands on the wheel.